Hello, everyone. Well, it's that time of year again. Another year has come and gone. 2023 is rapidly coming to an end. 24 is right on the horizon. It's been a great year. It's been a tough year. It's been ups and downs all the way around, but we're still here and we're still kicking. At this time of year, I like to talk to everybody about the tradition of setting New Year's resolutions. Now, me personally, I'm not a big New Year's resolutions guy. I'm a big New Year's goal guy. I don't believe in setting resolutions. I set goals, things I want to do. Before we get into that, before we talk about actual goal setting, we have to first understand the major difference, the fundamental difference between a dream and a goal. Dreams and goals are both things that we want to have, we want to accomplish, we want to obtain, we want to do. The big fundamental difference here is dreams you let happen. Maybe you wish for them, you hope for them, you pray for them, but you don't do anything to make them happen. Goals, you actively pursue the success of that goal. You actively attack that. You're going for it. For example, I dream of being filthy rich. You heard me say it. I'm not embarrassed to say it. I want to have so much money, it's coming out my ears. Now, I'll do a lot of great things with it. We'll have a new leading edge of martial arts with the best equipment money can buy. We'll have a gym. We'll have a pool. We'll have, you name it. We'll have it all. Okay. I'll give some money to the church. I'll pay off my kids' college tuitions. My home will be paid off. I'll set up my dad and my in-laws for retirement. And I might even help some friends out. But becoming filthy rich for me is simply just a dream right now because I don't have a plan of action other than playing the lottery. And trust me, I play the lottery, but it hasn't come through for me yet. Now, if I sat down tomorrow and I said, to become filthy rich, I'm going to do this and this and this and this and this, and this is how I'm going to make it happen. Now that dream becomes a goal because I have a plan of action. Another dream of mine, I dream for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl again this year. It's just a dream. I don't have any way to actively make that happen other than cheering really loud. And trust me, I cheer really loud every single week, and they've lost the last 3 weeks in a row. So clearly, I'm not actively doing anything that's going to make that happen. However, if Jeffrey Lurie came to me tomorrow and said, Rob, we need somebody to fix our defense. We need to know how to get off the field on third down. And I came up and I said, well, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do this, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Now, that's a goal of mine to help the Eagles become Super Bowl champs because I have a plan of action. But I'm still a martial arts instructor. I'm not working for the Eagles, unfortunately. Okay. So, difference between dreams and goals. Dreams you let happen, goals you make happen. Now, you can have goals in every facet of your life. You can have short-term goals. My goal is to get to bed by 10:30 tonight. My goal is to vacuum the house tomorrow. My goal is to find out where the water leak I have in my basement is coming from. And I want to do that by Friday. I can have goals, short-term goals. You can have long-term goals. I want to be retired in this many years. I want to move to this place when I retire. I want to, whatever. You can have goals in your personal life. You can have goals in your finances. You can have goals in relationships. You can have goals in your athletics, your sports. You can have goals in your school. You can have goals in your career. Short-term and long-term goals. The key, though, is this. You must know the 5 steps to goal setting. Step number 1, decide your goal. What do I want to do? What is my goal? Okay. Now, it sounds silly, but yeah, you have to start somewhere. You have to have the goal. Number 2, ask yourself why that goal is that important to you. Why is it important to you? Because if you identify why it's important to you, you're going to work that much harder to achieve it, and you're not going to give it up on it. You're not going to give up on it quite as easily. Number 3, give yourself a time frame. I want to do this by this date. If you don't do that, you tend to put things off. You tend to push things off. You tend to wait till tomorrow. Okay? For example, I'm going to get in shape in 2024. And I'm going to do that I'm going to go back to the gym. Well, when am I going to go back to the gym? How am I going to get in shape? So again, step 1, what is your goal? Step 2, why is it important to you? Step 3, when do I want to do it by? Step 4, now you need a plan of action. What am I going to do to make it happen? What do I have to do to make this goal come true for me? Have a plan of action. How am I going to accomplish this? And then finally, Write it down, commit to it, put it somewhere as a daily reminder. Tell Alexa to remind you every day at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Did you do this? Did you do that today? Whatever you want to do, put it a reminder. Again, what's my goal? Well, my goal in 2024 is to get into better shape. Why is that important to me? Well, I want to be healthier and I want to feel better about myself and I want to be a better role model for my students, okay? When do I want to do it by? Well, I want to do it by the end of 2024, but to get there, I have to have a plan of action. So what's my plan of action? Well, number one, I'm going to go back to the gym starting on January 2nd. I'm going to work out an hour and a half every day. I'm going to change my diet. I'm going to stop cheating on my diet. I'm going to stop snacking at night when I'm watching TV. I'm going to do this and this and this. These are the things I'm going to do it. Okay, so, and then finally I'm going to commit to it. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to put as a reminder in my calendar so it reminds me every day when I'm sitting on my computer browsing Amazon or looking at the Eagles news, it's going to pop up and say, hey, you're supposed to be at the gym right now. Okay, this is just an example. You can have goals in every aspect of your life. But again, to be successful, you need to follow these steps. What is your goal? Why is it important? When do you want to do it by? How are you going to do it? What are you going to do to make it happen? And commit to it. Now, for my leading edge martial arts students, I'm giving you homework. Everybody else, I encourage you to do the same thing, but I'm giving my students homework. I want you to set at least 3 goals. One goal is a goal in your martial art training, a goal here at Leading Edge. Now, if you're not a Leading Edge student, make it a fitness goal, a health goal, something like that. But if you're a Leading Edge student, you're setting a goal in your martial art training. Step 2, or goal number 2, I want it to be something in your either scholastic life, school for our school age students, or your career. Okay, I want to get these grades up to straight A's, or I want to get a promotion by this time, blah, blah, blah. And then have some sort of personal goal. Maybe it's a goal in your sports. Maybe it's a goal to, I want to get my face-off percentage in lacrosse up. I want to shoot more. I want to score more. I want to have more assists. I want to do this. I want to get faster on the field. Whatever it is, it can be any type of personal goal. Okay, maybe it's a relationship, whatever. So again, your homework. Martial art goal or fitness goal. 2, school goal or career goal. And 3, some sort of personal goal. Finally, I encourage you to share it with me. Now, you don't have to share it with me. You can share it with anybody. When you share it, you become held more accountable to it. People might ask you, how are you doing with those goals? How are you doing? When you put it out there for other people to know, you're going to be like, I'm not going to quit on this goal. I don't want to look bad. I don't want to quit and them say I didn't accomplish it. Share it. I would love you to share it with me. You can shoot your goals over to me, senseirob@leadingedgema.com. I would love to see them. I would love to see what your goals are. You can share more than 3, but 3 is your homework, okay? So guys, I hope you understand the steps. I hope you wrote them down. Again, what is your goal? Why is it important? When do you want to do it by? How are you going to do it? And commit to it, okay? I wish you the best of luck in your goals in 2024. I wish you a wonderful holiday season, Merry Christmas, and a safe and happy New Year. Thanks for listening, guys. And as always, thanks for being Lima Strong. I'll see you on the mat. Oos.